In terms of you're focused on first the Utah market, you said Phoenix.
Mhm.
Is there plans to just like unroll this into all the other markets?
Yeah, we want to go nationwide as soon as possible, but it's that education piece that costs a lot of money. So
Mhm.
billboards are expensive, radio is expensive, TV, digital marketing. It's just letting people know that homes sell quickly and you can do it through us with agents. So it's not the choice of, should I hire an agent? Should I do it myself? You don't have to sacrifice both because we have agents and we'll save you all that money. So that's the message that we're trying to get out to the public. And a lot of people with that many agents here in Utah and Phoenix, where we are so far, we all have friends and family that we're related to that have their license. They might not be full-time agents, but everybody knows somebody. And so we have to overcome the old education and let people know that we're actually selling homes 6 days faster than the top 50 brokers here in the state. We're getting the highest price home for our clients. The metrics are just a step ahead everywhere along the way because we're a software company. We measure all the data. We can see exactly where we stand. So it's actually a better experience, and you're saving thousands, which is kind of the no-brainer. And that's just where we want to tell everybody, anybody and everybody, but it costs money to do that.
And you mentioned your real estate agents are closing. What was the number they're closing?
They're closing about 130 transactions per year per agent.
And on average, a real estate agent might close six in their book of business. Because I could see that where maybe some, within the real estate, the traditional would be like, well, you're taking away my job. You're taking away my livelihood. But really, you're providing even more opportunities for them as well.
And we're hiring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're continuing to look for other agents that have licenses. Being an agent is really difficult. If you only do 6 deals a year, that means you're only doing one every 2 months. So you're cold calling and prospecting for 2 months to get one deal. That's incredibly difficult. And it's a tough job. There's no question it's a tough job. But we've dissected the role of the agents. We have a team that lists your home, that markets it, a team that just does contracts and negotiations. So they specialize in this, knowing all the best practices and tips on how you should negotiate or how you should, price your home initially so that you can get into a bidding war. So there's some really cool things that our teams are doing by being specialists. But yeah, we have licensed agents that have been in the industry for decades, and they're really fantastic. So we're continuing to look for more people to bring into our company.
So you launched officially in, was it 2015?
Yes.
And I mean, you've grown a lot, but what I think is interesting is that you're doing managed growth. Like, you're not just trying to like open up every single market. What do you look for in that data that you collect in terms of, okay, we're now ready for this, the next level or the next market?
Yeah, I mean, when we started, we wanted to go nationwide, and my mom lives in South Carolina, and she's like, get here, I'm buying a home now.
If mom asked,
yeah,
kind of.
I agreed. Yeah, it's like we just got to do it now. But the thing is, we had to be disciplined to build out the right software to be able to automate as much of the process as possible so that we could lower the cost. And we had to figure out customer service and make sure that experience, that we nailed it. So when we first started, we couldn't list homes onto the MLS. And that's where most agents look for homes. So a lot of our clients weren't getting as much traffic as they wanted or that they could with a regular agent. So we stayed here in Utah on purpose to nail the software, nail the customer experience, and we feel like we've done that. And so that's where we've decided now to move on to Arizona. Again, it takes money to educate, so we've raised a round of funding in order to open up Arizona, and we'll be doing that as we open up multiple metros. So our next raise, we're hoping to open up multiple major metros all at once, and then eventually be nationwide.
So the same model, does it apply in every single market?
It applies in every single market. That's what's crazy. I mean, especially in Phoenix. In Phoenix, homes are selling so quickly. I mean, anything that's in $250,000, $300,000, they're selling in a matter of days, weeks. And thinking about that again, I don't know what profession makes $18,000 in a matter of days. And in reality, you just need to take photos, put the home online, price it well, and market it. And we know how to market the home. So there's some cool things there. And then having that expertise from lawyers and agents that'll help you through the paperwork, That's the same thing in Arizona. That's what people want. California, Texas, Florida, all these states, it's identical. And that percentage has stayed about the same. 5 to 6% has been the same for decades. And home prices have just continued to go up.
Say proportionally in California, they're like saving 5 to 6% is a huge sum of money.
It's huge here where home prices aren't as high, but yeah, in California it's just absurd.
Yeah, here's my 2-bedroom, but it's also like whatever,
$600,000.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. So that's a huge amount.